Greetings one and all, this is Lloyd Brown and welcome social media family to my vlog. The day is Monday, the 15th of January. It is nearly 20 minutes after 9 and my lights are on. My lights are on inside the lab simply because I can't get decent natural light from outside. It is dark, it is cloudy, it is raining. It's miserable to say the least, but it's a blessing. Rain is always a blessing. And for me to see another day, I give thanks to the Most High for that. So with that being said, 2018, it is the year of the producer and I'm celebrating the art of the music producer. I'm celebrating the role of the music producer, whether you are high end, bottom end or potless. I don't care. From you are doing something, from you are making music, whether it sounds good or it sounds absolutely crap. You are doing something. Because a lot of people can talk and say, oh, I don't like that rhythm, or I don't like this, or I don't like that. But they're not making no music, so they can't talk. But you can give constructive criticism if you're a producer in that regard. But I'm digressing, as I always tend to do with these things. But I'm celebrating the art of the producer. But more so, I'm making these videos for the budding producer who wants to become a music producer and their budgetary constraints are dictating the resources that they have or don't have. And as I stated in my last video of the things that you are going to need to actually start your ambitions off into becoming a music producer, I'm going to make a series of videos that's relatively in depth, not too deep, but I'm not going to make a video that's going to cover every single thing I talked about in depth, because I think that will make a long, boring video. And in the age of YouTube, people's attention spans can go just like that. So I want to make a video about each specific thing or each little group of things in relative depth as to what you are going to need and the best ways to get it. And I'm starting from a low budget to below mid budget. Okay, so this is not in any particular order of importance, but like I said, these are the things you're going to need anyway. So first of all, I'm going to be talking about DAWs, DAWS, Digital Audio Workstations. Now these things, like I stated before, they are the programs that basically records the audio and the MIDI that you're going to basically put into it via the different pieces of equipment, which I will go into in other videos. But for this video, I'm actually talking about the programs, the DAWs, Digital Audio Workstations. Okay, now it's more or less like a studio. It's more or less like a digital virtual studio that these things take the form of. And there are many big players on the market. You have Cubase, you have Reason, you have Pro Tools, you have Fruity Loop Studio, and you have Ableton Live. But I'm not going to talk about any one of those for now, because those are big enough companies for you to do your own research and to Google that stuff and to watch other YouTube videos in relation to those DAWs and how they work. So I'm not going to go into any depth with those big names because there's enough information about those already. But what I'm going to give you information about is where to go to actually start so that you can elevate to those programs if you wish. Now, if you want to go into any of these programs to begin with, that's up to you. That's entirely up to you. But I'm talking from scratch for someone who wants to do music production, but they don't have much money. Whatever you choose in terms of your DAW, know this and understand this. You are not going to become a proficient, fluent music producer if you don't take on the learning curve. There's going to be a learning curve whatever you choose, okay? With me, I basically learned music production using many different things across my life. Some of the things you'll be very, very surprised. For one, when I recorded the track I Know, Star, you da star, yeah, on the kinky reggae rhythm, I done a demo on that on a PlayStation 1 on a program called Music, where I could basically sample tracks and basically clip samples, put them together and all of that stuff. And I took that demo to Bitty McLean, and that's how we recorded I Know. So there's different ways of producing music. I'm going to introduce you to two DAWs that I have used that I would personally recommend. The first one is based upon the potless budget range, meaning that you don't have no money whatsoever. And the best free DAW software that I've come across comes under this website, NCH Software, and they're based in Australia. And I will leave the link in the description box below. Now, the unique thing about this company is that not only do they specialize in audio production, they specialize in video production as well. And all of these things that they have on offer are free, but you can upgrade to the proper editions. Some of the features in the free software might not be available, but at the same time, with the digital audio workstation that you're going to get from here, you don't really need to worry about that so much. The name of the digital audio workstation that I'm going to give you on this is called MIXPAD, MIXPAD. It's one of the most intuitive and very easy to operate. You have all the commands, you have the tabs at the top of the interface, and you go into each tab to operate a specific feature within the DAW. Whereas with the big name ones like Cubase and the like, you can actually go on to the particular feature within the interface and operate it like that. But if you haven't got any money, you won't even have that experience, will you? But in this one, it's a little bit slightly cumbersome. It's slightly cumbersome, but once you get used to the commands and what the commands basically do, then you'll just whip around that in no time. Now, this as a free DAW, I don't see any other free DAWs available that will give you basically what you need. Don't be put off by it looking cheap, because people who are listening to your music don't have that image when they are listening to your music. So don't even worry about that. I would suggest, if you don't have any money whatsoever and you want a DAW for free to start you off, this is the one that you need to have in your computer. MIXPAD multi-track recording software. Now, the second one I want to introduce to you, which I am really excited about, is a program called Reaper. And I will leave the link in the description box below for that particular DAW. Reaper, to me, is very intuitive. Now, I've been using Cubase most, if not all, of my professional life in terms of production, and I will never leave it. But at the same time, with this, it's slowly becoming my go-to DAW in getting things done. The thing I like about Reaper is that you can download a trial version, which is an evaluation license that lasts for 60 days. Now, like I said in relation to the MIXPAD, when you download their free version, some of the features are not available in that version, but you can upgrade to a better version and you can get more features on there. You can get the full features. Now with Reaper, when you download the 60-day evaluation version of this software, it is the full version you're downloading. Full. Nothing is left out. When you go into their website, you can download it, and after you've downloaded it and you've expired the evaluation period, which is 60 days, which I think is long enough to learn and get around the interface and to make up your mind as to whether or not you want to invest any money into it. You have videos, you have instructions, you have tutorials, written and video tutorials as well, all in the one location. So you can take your time and basically watch and read at your own leisure to get around it. And there's plenty of YouTube videos. YouTube is the holy grail for the meaning of life. No, I won't go that far, but you know, YouTube and Google, you can get more information and see at work with other users basically using it. And it's definitely a one-stop go-to. Now, the good thing about this, if you haven't really got much money to spend, right, after the evaluation license is basically expired, you can buy this for $60 or £52. And I think that is real good value for money. But if you want to basically bypass all of this and go into the bigger ones, that's entirely up to you. But I really think as an entry level, and this might be something that you continue to use forever. Like I said, don't watch the big names or the big companies if you can't really get round it, get round the workings of the software. This, to me, is going to be my second go-to DAW to use on my future productions, without a doubt. I've already bought it and I've already used it, and it is so intuitive. It's less complicated than all of the other big names. So I would suggest, in recap, MIXPAD for a free DAW, or Reaper ultimately for £52 or $60. Any cash you do spend, you have to see it as investment for you to move on, move forward, move up and build upon your craft of music production. And like I said, there is a learning curve and you just got to observe it. You know what I mean? There's no other way around it. You have to observe it. You've got to basically learn the tools, learn what they do and what have you. So in relation to the digital audio workstations, those are the two that I recommend that you start off with at the very least. You got one for free, one for £52. And I think that's totally viable in this day and age. Okay, so is with that, I'm going to bid you guys adieu for now, and I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for stopping by. I don't know what I'm going to be featuring in my next video, but it's going to be one of the essential items you are going to need in relation to sound production, music production. So I'm going to think about that as I go through my day. I'm upgrading my studio. I've got a couple more things to download, well, a couple more things to install in my laptop and also my main recording studio. And once that is done, I am upgraded. Absolutely. And I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. I hope I've been of some inspiration to you all. And happy music production from here on in. So with that, you done know the coup. Please, people, abstain from foolishness wherever possible. And until I catch you on the next one, people, stay blessed. Magan.